Season 2, episode 10 with me. It's the Danny T Show, and I've got a special guest once again. I've got the one and only, very cute Miss Elle with me today.
Very cute. That's an introduction there, isn't it?
I was oohing and ahhing about my words, and I was like, how do we play this? And I'll go with cute. Cute's a good way. Cute's a good
cute. I'm there for cute. Yeah. No, I'm here for it.
How are you? Are you okay?
I'm good, thank you. How are you today?
I'm all right. I'm 48 hours smashed for this week. I'm good.
Excellent. I have had 2 coffees and I've walked 5 miles this morning, so I'm like flying.
You are bouncing right now, aren't you?
I am bouncing, like literally.
Good. I've been wanting to do this for so long to get you on, and I was just like, we'll set a date and we'll try and get everything, get the stars aligned and get you in.
The stars finally aligned.
Yes. The D&D show finally gets Miss Elle on the books and gets penciled in. I'm
like a mystical unicorn. You finally found me.
Talking of finding, how did we find each other? Because this is something I was running through in my head, and I was like, I thought, first of all, there was a Channel 1 host on Mixer, and then I was like, no, it can't be that because you wasn't partnered when...
No, I wasn't partnered when we met.
That's what I was thinking, so... I was on board, I think.
You were onboarding.
Yeah.
I think I met you just before you got partner.
So it would have been...
And I want to say it was through Nozza. Through Nozzabot.
Yeah, I think it was. I think Nozza...
Yeah.
Because Nozza was one of the first people I watched on Mixer when I found it, or Beam as it was. First 2 people I found an American, and I found Nozza. So I found My Boomstick. Don't know if you remember that name.
Oh, okay.
That was the first person I watched. And I was like, I need to find someone, see if I can find a UK streamer. And out of nowhere, I found Nozza, and I was like, oh, this guy's cool. And then
Nozza was amazing.
Yeah, Nozza is a Mixer/Beam living legend, and he deserves more credit than he actually gets for bringing people over.
He's so much about streaming as well.
Yeah,
so much.
Then Nozza I found while going through Beam/Mixer, and then obviously we were in the same chat and whatnot. I think we just hit it off just by talking in Nozza's chat. I think
so. And I think me and your wife hit it off as well because of the crafting.
Yeah. So it sort of made sense.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like I was thinking of it back, and I was like, it couldn't have been Channel 1. I was like, I was racking my mind. I was like, where the hell was it? And then Nozza. Yeah.
I met most people, I think, through Nozza, actually.
Yeah, I think I met quite a few through Nozza. Nozza's the one person I really want to get on the podcast, but I'm too nervous to ask him.
Oh, just ask him. I'm sure he'd love it.
He's the one person I really, really like. There's a few people in general that I'd love to get on. Nozza being the one guy, the one British person that I met at EGX, and first person I watched on Mixer/Beam. I'd love to get him on. Yeah, I think we'd have a blast going through game history and whatnot and everything.
I'm sure he'd absolutely love it.
I'll get round to asking. When the nerves have calmed down, I'll just be like, I'll jump into his Twitter box and be like, hey, Nozza, fancy an hour on a podcast with me at some point, blah, 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 blah.
Give him a little poke.
Talking of transitions and stuff like that, how have you found transitioning from Mixer to Twitch? And I know it's been, what, a year, 2 years now? What are we up to?
2 years now, hasn't it? Yeah, 2 years.
How did you find the transition?
I found the transition actually fairly easy because I was using Twitch to watch people
Yeah,
anyway. A few of my favorite mixer streamers had moved over to Twitch
yeah.
already, and there was a couple of people that I already watched, especially with the makers and crafting section. So I already had a bit of a following over there, I
Yeah.
guess. So when Mixer announced it was shutting, I just went, right, I'm just moving straight over to Twitch.
Honest,
And
honest question then. Was Facebook ever
yeah,
an option for you?
no, not at all.
Yeah, it was the same for me.
Not at
I
all.
did have a chat with them, and I was like, "What is this, that, and the other? How does this work?" And when they told me that
I
I was
think,
limited to one platform, I was like, "No."
yeah, I think for me, it's more that it was billed as Facebook gaming,
Yeah,
and I'm mostly a creative streamer now.
yeah,
So I was like, there isn't anywhere for me on Facebook gaming. They don't
yeah.
have a creative section.
No, I
So
get that.
Twitch was my only option.
That's fair enough. Would you ever
It's
consider things like Trovo or D Live or anything like that, or is it
no,
just? Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
no. D Live, I didn't see lasting purely
Yeah,
because they were paying out in like Bitcoin or something.
yeah. I didn't understand that either. That was
And
something that threw me
I
off.
just didn't understand how that worked. And Trovo, I I don't know, I've never even been over there.
Yeah,
I I'm just like, right, I'm just on Twitch. I don't think Twitch is going anywhere.
yeah,
It's existed for God knows how long now.
yeah.
10 years plus at least, I think.
Well, it was
So
one that just in TV before it was Twitch, and
yes.
yeah,
Yeah. So I don't think it's going anywhere. I've got my core people now.
yeah,
One of my friends who came over as well from Mixer, it was like, Mixer started our family, but Twitch
yeah.
has kind of cemented it.
Oh yeah,
And I kind of feel at home in the creative section there now.
that's really good though. Like now that you feel at
Yeah.
home on Twitch and whatnot, it's
Yeah, I do.
yeah, it's good. Really, really good. It was
Yeah.
interesting with the transition and seeing all the mixer guys come over and how different their numbers were on Twitch.
Hmm. My numbers are vastly different.
Yeah,
Like within 6 months on Mixer, I had 2,000 followers and I'd hit partner.
yeah,
I've only just hit 1,500,
yeah.
followers on Twitch now, and it's been 2 years. I
Madness.
think Twitch it's quite saturated with streamers.
Yeah,
So unless you do have a niche or you've got a really outstanding layout that people really like and it
yeah.
catches their eye,
No, I
you're
agree with
not
that.
going to get you're not going to get I find a lot of people in the creative section they're very samey in terms of their layout.
Yeah,
And I have something different because my face is a lot bigger than most people.
yeah. No, no, I agree with that. When obviously if you click on the category, you can scroll through and whatnot, and yours obviously stands out because of how big your face cam is and everything, and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
but I feel like you're watching me create something, but I'm also having a conversation with you. So
Yeah,
why not see my face and us actually having a conversation rather than me being tiny in the corner
yeah.
and you not quite seeing my facial expressions?
No, I'd agree with that. It's really
That
good.
that's where I am.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
that's
that's
pretty
good. I'm
cool.
glad you enjoy that.
Are you ready for your first question?
Oh gosh, yes, go on.
Right. What was your first ever console?
So I was pretty late to the console game,
Okay.
because my parents didn't ever really let me have one.
Yeah.
So it was actually the Xbox 360.
Wow. Whoa. Like that's
Yeah.
nuts. That's mega. Like whoa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I thought you were like a bit further back. I was expecting the original Xbox or something along them lines.
No, no. Like I had handheld, I had a Game Boy, but
Yeah.
I don't call that a console.
No, I'd agree. I'd agree with that.
Um,
That's
yeah,
later
it's
on.
like
That's a question for later on, the handheld question.
I know that's the first hand, isn't it? That's the first hand one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, look, it was a typing error, okay?
Yeah, of
So
course.
first console then was Xbox 360.
Yes.
How did you find it?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I loved it. My ex had bought it purely just to play Bioshock on because he was like fascinated by this game. And I then played through Bioshock myself, and I loved it. And I was just like, you know what? I could really get into doing this. I could get into sitting on the sofa here with a wireless controller playing on a huge TV. So yeah, I did.
That's really cool. It's good that you like took to it as well. Obviously, some people with take relationships for example now. Like guys spend a lot of time playing Call of Duty, this that, and the other, and they're raps like, oh, he plays this all the time. Grab a controller and have a go. just take it in, have a go.
Come in with me.
That's why me and Tinks work so well. I play Warzone and she plays it too.
Exactly.
Oh. So Bioshock was your first. Yeah. Bioshock was your first game then that you played on console. That's really cool. What was your first online game? What was your first online experience like?
Would you count Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I'd say Animal Crossing counts.
Because which was the first one that they allowed you to go and visit other people?
Oh, now you're asking.
Is it New Horizons? I can't remember, but it was an Animal Crossing game, and you could go out and you could visit other people's islands. That was, I guess, my first online experience of a game.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And just having other people come over and just send like little messages going, I love what you've done with this. Or I'm giving you this present because I've noticed you haven't got this as part of your collection. And I was like, this is really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better than the toxicity of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like Animal Crossing is something many things have been playing. So like I know when you mention little things like that, I know what you mean because I've seen it when she plays.
You know what I'm getting at. Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's very cute.
Did you ever play any campaigns at all?
I don't think so.
Nothing in like where you go through play story mode or anything like that?
Like just completing a game?
Yeah, just like playing it through.
Yeah. I think the first game I ever completed then was Bioshock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good. It's good that you had obviously it was your first game as well, wasn't it? So it was
yeah, my first console game, yeah.
See, I have a confession. You know all the Marios and Sonics and stuff like that were on the old I never ever once completed them. I kept getting stuck.
Yeah.
I kept getting stuck and could never complete them.
On the Game Boy with Super Mario Land or something, I could get to the final boss. Nah, couldn't complete it. that was back in the day, you know, when you had to go right back to the beginning.
Yeah, where you only had a certain amount of lives and then you had to restart.
Yeah, restart from the entire beginning.
Yeah.
You'd be sitting there for 4 hours at a time going, right, I've got to the final boss now. No, he's one-shot me. All right, no. I'm putting the Game Boy under the bed now.
There was nothing worse as a child getting to like the hardest stages of a game and then having to go to bed. Like, when it was bedtime and your parents were like, come on, turn it off. It's time for bed. And you're like, no, I'm at the boss and I've spent all day.
You'd just be screeching at them going,
no, give me 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Absolutely.
Go on. What is your all-time favorite game?
It would be Bioshock.
Yeah.
I have played that game and completed it at least 5 times.
See, I had in my mind, I had either Animal Crossing for You or Just Dance. They were the
Really?
two. Yeah, Just Dance. Obviously, I've seen you play on stream.
Yes.
And then Animal Crossing was something that I knew you spent a lot of time on as well. So it was like they were the two I had in my head.
I actually haven't done much on Animal Crossing. The latest one, when it came out, I think a lot of people got very into it because they were at home because of COVID lockdown. But I was working. I was one of those in, key
I was the same
workers.
for a little while, and then then I got
and so
sent home.
to me, the whole Animal Crossing thing, I think it was a chore. I had to come home and play Animal Crossing and be friends with everyone on the island and do all the stuff. And it was like, it's just another thing I have to do every day. Whereas for the people who were on furlough or just not allowed out anywhere, it was an escape. But for me, it became a chore. So I never really got into the latest Animal Crossing.
I got you. Yeah, the one thing I agree with you there with the with COVID and everything and the escape. I think a lot of people now after having the whole COVID thing realize how much gaming helps people.
Yes, absolutely.
Like take Warzone for example. That came out at the perfect time where everyone was on furlough or being sent home from work or off work. And it just meant that they could chat with their friends from work, play some games, turn it off, turn it back on, play again. And I think Call of Duty really hit the big time with that one.
It was a connection.
Yeah.
It was a way to still connect with people.
Yeah.
And that was one of the great things about gaming, I think, during the COVID times.
I think it's brought gaming out of the not so much dark ages, brought gaming forward for people because not like you mentioned gaming and someone instantly goes, "Oh, you're a geek," and it's like,
you're a geek, you're a nerd, you're in a basement,
with COVID and everything. It sort of brought it all forward for people and making people realize how much it brings you out of your shell when you need it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Absolutely. It's good for mental health.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Here's a question that would be an interesting one. What's a game you thought you'd like but actually hated?
Oh.
And hated's a strong word, I know.
Minecraft.
Ooh.
Yes. I thought it would be amazing, but no. No.
Not for you?
I think it was more the fact that I wasn't taught how to play it, and I was just with a load of people who are fantastic at Minecraft. So they just gave me everything I needed to get along, and I just got immediately taken to the Ender Dragon, and I was like, oh, okay, so I've completed Minecraft now, and I haven't actually done anything.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. And so then I was like, oh, let me just go and explore some stuff by myself. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, okay, so I can dig.
And I just was one of them I didn't get into.
Yeah.
It was
I just got holes everywhere.
Yeah, my kids love it. Minnie loves it. Me, I get bored within 5 minutes. I tried creating a roller coaster on it once and I got bored.
Yeah. It's not for me. I'm glad that it's out there and people enjoy it, but no, no, thank you.
From everyone I've seen that plays it, they seem really chilled with it. So it's nice that they've got a chill game that they can just play and build. And
Tiger loves it. Tiger loves it. She has her own server and everything.
That's
and
really cool.
I can't get into it with her. I tried. Did try. But
No, what did I do? I did a roller coaster on it once and I was bored after like half hour. I was like, no, this isn't for me. I couldn't stream this. I would be literally sat there with a face like a smack backside, and people would be like, "What are you doing? I'm trying to build a roller coaster. Leave me alone."
Yeah, it's like I'm concentrating too much and not in a good way.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh man. Popular games.
Yes.
What's a really popular game that everyone seems to love but you didn't like?
This is another one that I'm probably going to get slated for, but the Pokemon games.
No, I 100% agree, because I didn't get into Pokemon either.
I love Pokemon Go, right? I absolutely love it. Mostly because I can sit here at home at my desk and I can hit 5 Pokestops and a gym. So I don't really have to go out and do anything.
Wait, you've got 5 Pokestops and a gym within your area?
Literally where I'm sitting right now.
That's
I can
mad.
hit all of those. I know, it's great. It's what happens when you live in a town centre.
Yeah.
But the actual like Pokemon games on the DS and the Switch, it's just, you're just sitting there, you're walking along on it, and it's, oh, here's a Pokemon encounter.
Yeah.
Here's a Pokemon encounter. And I don't get it.
Yeah, I know.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I want to see what's around me and decide if I want to catch it or not.
Yeah. I get you.
I don't want to be walking round and round in circles.
Yeah. No,
It's
it makes
grindy.
sense.
I'm not into like the grindy kind of, you've got to keep doing this, you've got to keep doing that.
Whoever idea it was to make you go out and get them and get walking and whatnot. And I think that idea was fantastic. It got people out of the house and walking around and this, that, and the other.
Yes.
And yeah,
that's what started my walks.
Yeah.
That's what started my walks in the first place.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. It was good though that people adapted to it and were like, oh, let's go for a walk. And then stood there with their phone in their hands trying to catch a friggin' Pokemon. Trying to catch a Pokemon.
Like, finally getting a Pikachu.
Yeah.
So I've got so many of those things now.
I tried it for like the first month and I was like, nope, this isn't for me.
No.
Everyone in work were like, what are you doing? I'm trying to catch a Pokemon out the window of the building.
Yeah, it's like I just
waving my phone out the window.
I can get this Gyarados if I'm over here.
It was such a good idea. Whoever's idea was it to put it on mobile and make it where you walk around was just freaking great. They couldn't have asked for a better concept.
And that's been going for 5 years now.
It's still quite popular. Like I still see people doing it on the train and whatnot, and mad.
I mean, I'm still playing it.
Yeah, that's bloody bonkers. Okay, what's a game that you didn't expect to enjoy but ended up actually liking?
Gosh, I think that would actually have to be Just Dance.
Yeah, Minnie loves Just Dance.
I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I do. I thought it was going to be one of those things that I've got this to do some fitness with.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm going to hate it and I'm going to have to force myself to do it. But actually, I love it. I love it. Yeah. I don't stream it anymore because of the DMCA stuff.
I was just about to say, how are you finding that?
Yeah.
That's a problem on Twitch.
I miss streaming it. Yeah, I do miss streaming it. The only way I think I could do that is if I just delete the VOD afterwards, which kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, I think the only other option would be to have the song muted on your OBS and just play a back-end track or something, or a non-DMC song.
Yeah, I have done that before, but people said it kind of killed the enjoyment.
Yeah, it's not the same as it. You want to hear the song and this, that, and the other.
I wanted to hear the song at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad. But yeah, I still go for it at home. I try to do at least 30 minutes at a time and I push myself, fitness things and stuff. But yeah, I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, and I'm really looking forward to the next one coming out.
Yeah, Minnie's asked we're on a Christmas list.
Of course she has. Of course
Yeah,
she has.
she's had them all since we got the Switch. Since we got the Switch, it's been like
Oh.
Just Dance. I think it was like 20, 21, 22, 23
Yeah,
is this year's one, is it?
I think I had 2019, and I think I've got 21. But yeah, 23 I think is about to come out, and that's the one that I want now.
Yeah. Was it 22 that they added where you could play with someone else and do dances together, or was that the new one?
That's the new one coming out.
Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't remember which way around, if it was already out or if it was the one that we're getting this year.
It's the one that's coming out. Yeah, you can do it online finally.
That's like, I thought that was already in the game when it came out. I was like, well, how do we play like with Miss Elle or this and the other? She's like, you can't. I was like, well, that's crap. I was like, that's crap. I want to have a dance with Miss Elle on Just Dance and see if I can outdance her.
I want to dance off.
Me and Minnie had when we were on Just Dance, we did the song Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh yeah,
that
is so.
I beat her by 500 points, and she literally screamed in my face. No, because she's like me. She's very, very competitive. But
yeah, she's your spawn.
Yeah.
She wasn't I'd be wondering if she was yours.
She is definitely my little girl. She is she's so competitive, it's unreal. Oh, absolutely unreal.
Adorable.
But it's good.
Adorable.
Being competitive is good.
Mm-hmm.
What game would you say you've played the most number of hours on?
That is Ark Survival Evolved. That's Ark.
Because I've seen you play that a lot.
Yeah.
I was actually, that was one of the ones I had listed as like one of your favorite game of all time. It was that Ark. What was the other one? Ark, Animal Crossing, and Just Dance. So I was like,
So I surprised you with Bioshock.
Yeah, Bioshock really took me by surprise. I was like, huh, okay. I think I've still got Bioshock on disc somewhere.
Probably.
Still got it.
Yeah.
I had it sent to me by a friend, and I was like, I'll play
that. I had it on Xbox, I had it on PlayStation, and I've got it on Steam.
I was going to say, I think the Bioshock games...
That's how much I love Bioshock.
I'm pretty sure they were free on Epic Games a few months ago.
I think they were, yeah. But I didn't need to get them because I've already got them on PC.
I actually think I saved them to my library. That would be an interesting one.
Yeah. But Ark, that's definitely the game I've spent the most hours on.
Do you have an estimate on how many hours you reckon you put into it?
God, let me load up Steam.
We're getting technical now. She's coming up. She's loading up Steam.
Now. Like I did have, because I used to play on Xbox before I got my PC, and I easily had about 200 hours on Xbox first.
Yeah.
But I think I've got at least 800 hours on Steam.
Bloody Nora.
Yeah.
That's mad.
It is mad. It's
800 hours.
What it seems like it doesn't want to load.
Oh yeah. Or there's something updating in the background and you go.
Yeah, I think that's what Steam's doing right now. But yeah, it's at least 800 hours.
At least that's mad. That's that's freaking nuts. I thought I played a lot of Warzone and this, that, and the other, but holy crap, 800 hours.
But I still haven't even played all of the maps properly.
Yeah.
Because they keep bringing out new maps, which is awesome. And then Ark 2 is going to come out soon, which is going to be even more awesome.
Here's a question for you. Ark. Yeah. So this is something that I've learned from Joker, because obviously Joker, one of my my mods, and
he loves Ark.
Yeah. He was saying about Ark 1 being called Ark, what is it? Ark Evolution or Ark? What's the full title of it?
Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah. Well, the second one, they've taken that end part out. It's just arc. What's the
It's
deal
art.
with that? Yeah.
I haven't got a clue.
I thought maybe you'd maybe have an answer for me on that one because I didn't know how that worked and whatnot.
No,
Is it still
no.
a survival?
I believe so. It's still going to be a survival.
Yeah.
But I don't entirely know. Like, I haven't followed it enough to find out the details.
Ah, okay.
That's me. I just sit there and go, oh, it's out. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Quick, stick on download. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's buy it. Let's go. Let's do this. That's me.
Ooh, this should be an interesting one. If you had to marry the last video game character you played, who would it be?
Well, that would be myself on Ark.
Wait, so you'd be a dinosaur?
No, you play a person.
Oh, I keep getting confused. I keep running. It's because every time I've seen you play it, I've seen you as a dinosaur.
I've been on a dinosaur. Probably.
On a dinosaur, that's it.
Yes.
See, this shows you how much I pay attention.
Well, yeah, quite. There is a game. There's a couple of games that you can be a dinosaur in.
Yeah.
The Isle and oh god, what's the other one? Hang on, Tiger. What's the other one? The Isle and oh, I can't remember.
That's pretty.
Path
cool.
of Titans. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can be dinosaurs in both of those.
I didn't think I would enjoy Ark if I played it, so I just watched it. I was like, I'm happy to watch it and this and the other. And I felt
There is part of Survival Evolved is they've got like another part of it called Survival of the Fittest, which I think you might enjoy more because that's more of a battle royale.
I get you. Ooh.
I haven't seen that part.
I'll have to have a look at that. I'm definitely up for trying that at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, this might be the same answer then. If you had to live in the world of the last game you played, would that be the Ark world by any chance?
Yes, yeah, it would be the Genesis 2 map, which is the map with the David Tennant boss on it.
Wait, David Tennant boss?
Yeah, there's a boss. The main boss guy is played by David Tennant. Yeah. You have to go to him.
Ooh.
It's like, I'm killing David Tennant.
That's mad. Have you seen David Tennant is now coming back to Doctor Who? Spoiler alert, by the way. Sorry. Should have mentioned that first. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't Doctor Who.
Oh, that's right. Apologies for anyone that does watch Doctor Who and doesn't know yet. Whoopsie.
I think I saw that on Twitter, so it's probably out there already.
I was like, whoopsie.
It's not the first time he's been back, though, is it?
Yeah, it's the second. It's his second run, isn't it? He did the first one with Billy Piper, and he come back. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, so he's been back as part of like specials.
Yeah, he's
where the doctor meets the Doctor and stuff. So
yeah,
but he's like back.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Tinks are definitely going to be watching that for a little while. Now that he's back, we weren't a fan of the other Doctors.
I enjoyed Matt Smith for a bit.
Yeah, Matt was good.
Didn't like his companions.
Yeah, Matt was really, really good. Matt, Christopher Eccleston, is it? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Christopher Eccleston was number 9.
Yeah, he was good. And Matt, Chris, and then David Tennant.
Yeah,
three Doctors.
The first 3 I think were good.
Yeah.
Here's
an interesting one for you. Have you ever had a crush on a video game character?
I don't think I have.
See, judging by that pause, I was like,
I've had crushes on people who have been playing video games.
That doesn't count.
Damn it.
Not for this question.
No, that's not the question.
That's not the question, damn it.
So no, I don't think I have.
I'll give you an example, see if this helps in the run. So like for lads or anyone of our time.
Oh yeah, I know. It's going to be the Yeah.
Who did you say?
The Tomb Raider lady.
Yeah, Lara Croft. 100%. Lara Croft. All day, every day. First video game crush. Boom, Lara Croft. Yes.
Yes. Hi, big tits. Hello.
Note to self, mark episode as 18 plus. we were 35 minutes in before Miss Elle went tits.
Big tits. Hey, you didn't say this was an 18 plus.
Ah, it's fine. I can set it to explicit. It's all good.
No, I don't think I've ever had a crush on a video game character.
No muscly, big built bloke like a, I don't know, like a wrestler or something like that or anything.
No, that doesn't.
I was going to say Dorman, but that would be pushing limits.
A little bit.
Nothing at all. Nothing that tickles your pickle.
My pickle.
Yeah, it's a phrase. Tickle your pickle.
Yes. Yeah. No. No one has tickled my pickle in terms of video game characters.
Well, that's different. I was expecting like 3 from you.
Who was you expecting?
I don't know, but I was expecting at least 3. I don't know who they are. I just was expecting 3 from you for some reason. But then you surprised me with your first console question, so that sort of like changed my view on it.
See, I'm a mystical unicorn.
Yeah, definitely.
Wrapped in an enigma.
Definitely a mystical unicorn. Going back then, so think as a child, think as early as possible. First ever game you ever remember playing?
Right, okay. I'm old, so we're going to have to go back quite a way.
Yeah.
Don't say yes. Don't say I'm old here. Come on.
What is it? What was your first ever game that you ever remember?
My mum, right?
Yeah.
Is obsessed with submarines.
Ooh.
And my dad found this really weird little handheld game where you're a submarine and you're shooting planes out of the sky.
Ooh.
And that's the first game that I remember because I used to have a go on it.
On that note, do you remember the name of it or not?
No.
Right, on that note then, anyone that listens to this episode and you can help us out with the name of this game, tag ourselves, the D&D Show 5, and what is your Twitter? Because it's got underscores in it, hasn't it?
Miss_L_knits.
Tag us both in a tweet if you know the name of that game, because it would really, 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 really help us out. That's mad. So it was a submarine that was shooting planes at what handheld was it on?
It was literally just that game on the console, on the handheld.
Yeah. Any idea what the handheld was?
No, that was it.
No?
It was back in the days where it was just one game on a handheld console.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a challenge for everyone.
The only game. This is how old I am. I keep
forgetting
when I was
how much
born, there
older
was
you
only
are than
4
me.
TV channels. There was only 4 TV channels, and they used to stop at like 11 o'clock.
I remember them.
Start again at 6 in the morning.
Yep, I remember them. Waking up in the morning and there'd be a girl sat there with a dolly on a black and white background. Sound. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just going.
Yep.
Is it not time for the cartoons yet?
Waking up Saturday, tapping the screen like, come on, it's time to watch some cartoons.
It's time to cartoon.
Oh
God.
Right, this should be an interesting one for you because I know that you are a store manager.
I am a retail. Yes.
How long have you been in your current job?
Gosh, be 4 years in January.
Okay, so have you ever pretended to be sick to get out of something so you could play a game?
Back when Bioshock 2 came out, I actually had the flu, and I kind of extended how long my flu went on for.
You naughty girl. So the answer to that question is yes, you did. You played on having the flu.
I had the flu. I honestly, I was sick, but I continued the sickness on for a little bit longer than I should have done. But I was also working in a job that I hated, so.
Oh, fair enough. That's savable.
It's not so bad. It's not.
There's
so
the
bad.
savable. There's the favorable. Try that again. That's the favorable. I can't say the word. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't say it. That's the part that saved you from that. Yeah.
Yes, you need more coffee. That's what we got.
Right. The question that I misspelt when I sent you the questions.
Yes.
First handheld gaming experience, not hand.
Not my first hand experience, which would really have made this then 18 plus.
I sent these questions to everyone's done the podcast so far, and no one has spotted that. So for you to see it,
you know where my mind is.
Oh, I know.
My brain lives in the sewer. Like we're past the gutter, we're down in the sewer.
Oh, I know. I know what you're like. Like meeting that EGX and you stole my wife and like pinned her against a backing board or
you grabbed my ass. You grabbed my
with
ass.
permission, by the way. With permission.
Yes. Let's just say it was consensual.
That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Like, come and grab this. Whap.
It wasn't just sexual harassment.
Oh, that could have come out so bad if we just like forgot to add that in there.
Yeah.
It's something that we were like, we were always like winding each other up in stream on me, like, oh, you're wait till I see you. I'm gonna kick you in the backside.
I'm gonna whip your ass. Yeah. And then it's one of those things. Like we were playing Mario Kart, weren't we? Yeah. And it was like, okay, you can touch my butt if you win this tournament. Yeah. That's where that one actually came from, and I was like
wondering where it came from because we still got the photos in Discord somewhere.
Yes, I think I uploaded them when I found them. It was like, hey, Danny, remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was good times. That was pre-COVID times.
Yeah. Oh. Ben literally picked me up and like he gave me a massive hug, but he threw me up in the air. I don't think he realized how light I was. And he literally threw me up in the air. I was like, holy crap. At one stage, I could see over some of the stalls. I was like, whoa, hello.
Then Ristix did the same thing to me. He picked me up and he swung me around. I was like, oh.
I remember seeing it. I was like, holy crap. Yeah. EGX. My first EGX, I met Nozza and Soda Poke and a couple of the other guys. And then the second one, then I met Anti-Tinkerbell, Nozza again, and some of the other guys. And I loved it. Yeah. It felt like being at home, but from home.
It really did. That EGX 2019 when we had the big Mixer meetup.
Yeah.
We were walking around and we were all just going, Mixer hoodie, and like hugging each other. It just suddenly was like, hang on, you're watching all these Twitch people go around and they're just like ignoring each other. And it's like, we're all supporting each other on Mixer.
I remember walking through one of the center rows at EGX and I was seeing Mixer hoodies, and the first thing I was doing, I was seeing if I recognized them. If I didn't recognize them, I was literally turning around
to read the back.
Yeah, to read the name on the back. And I was getting my camera ready, like take a photo of the name, so when I go home, I can like go and
look them up. Yeah. I was doing the same. I'd go up to people, go, Mixer hoodie, who are you? Yeah. And like moving their hood out the way or something.
I loved it. EGX when everyone from Mixer was there. It was great. I missed the Mixer photo, by the way.
Oh, the big photo that we had.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiger did as well, because she wanted to go and see, I think it was a Planet Zoo presentation. And I was like, no, I'm going for a picture.
Me, Tinks, and Primal HD, who is now Elite View. We went to watch the what was the game that came out that flopped and got taken off the PlayStation and Xbox store? What was that called? Oh, I can't think of the name of it.
No.
Oh, I can't think. Oh no, I can't think of it. It's
Help.
It was a
What was it
futuristic
about? What was
car
it?
and futuristic buildings and everything.
That's really
Oh,
helping.
I know. Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
We were watching a trailer for Cyberpunk. That's why
Oh.
we missed the intro to the photo.
You missed the
The
photo,
big
yeah.
mixer photo, yeah. Because we were in there for ages watching that.
Well, there we
That's what it
go.
was.
We chose Cyberpunk over a massive photo.
Yeah. And then it turned out to flop, which was not good.
Yeah.
Right. Back to my question, because I know you've been putting it off. I see you putting it off. First handheld game and no, not handheld, but first handheld gaming experience. What was it?
Well, we kind of already touched on that because like that was that submarine game.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about one that you can switch cartridges out on,
Yeah.
that would have been the Game Boy, the original Game Boy. That was black and white.
Ooh. What was the game list like for that? What did you have?
I had Super Mario Land. I had Tetris.
Yeah.
Why are those the only two games that I can think of?
I was waiting for a list more, and then you went,
I had there was a Star Trek The Next Generation game where you were the Enterprise and you were shooting things out the way.
Oh, nice. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I had a Star Trek game. I think I had an original series one as well. I think I had 2 Star Trek games.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I can remember.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm old, so you know the memory is not as good as it used to be.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling at the moment.
Yeah. You're young. You're younger than me.
Oh, there's not much difference between us. It's like what, 2 years, 3 years?
I don't know. How old are you?
36.
Yeah, I turned 39 on Wednesday.
Oh, so it's not that far.
I'm 40 next year now. That's crazy. That's just mental to me.
That's when things get droopy and you can't walk as far.
Hush. This is when I go and get more Botox. That's
that's what your plan is for looking young. I see you.
I've already got Botox. Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah,
that's what the secret is to Miss Elle's young looks then on stream.
Yeah, Botox.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, dearie me.
It also helps with my headaches because when I frown a lot, I get headaches. So
so if that's like if that helps, then that's different.
Yeah. So
we can excuse the Botox for that. We can let it slide. Oh man, that's mad.
Crazy.
I didn't like. How long have you had that? Like roughly? Was it before the EGX or after?
Yeah. Oh, I only started Botox this year.
Oh, I was gonna say because I didn't think you had it when we were at EGX.
No. I started it this year.
Yeah.
When I started getting really bad headaches.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's really
as long as it helps you, that's the main thing. It's different if people just do it for the sake of, looking young. At the end of the day, you're gonna grow old. You need to.
It's a twofold thing. It does stop the wrinkles, but it also stops the headache. So
as long as it helps you, I
get it for both.
Yeah. Oh, you get it for both.
I do. I am vain. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to get too old. Although I do want grey hair.
Ooh.
I know that's weird. I want my hair to go all grey, but I don't
have that option. I don't have hair to get grey.
That's true.
Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for the sympathy. Like,
men look good with bald heads, especially when they get a nice beard.
Yes, they do. I agree with that.
They do. Yeah, exactly. So rock
Right.
it.
You know your handheld experience with the what was it, the Game Boy?
Yes.
If Nintendo were ever to do a Game Boy, um, a game not what's it, remastered. You know they keep bringing
Mhm.
out these mini consoles, like we had the mini
Yeah.
PlayStation, a mini Mega Drive, and all that sort of stuff. If Nintendo were to redo one of them, but with up to date, not like a Switch. I don't mean in the terms of you take the sides off and play it like that.
Yeah.
If Nintendo were to bring out a Nintendo, what was it called again? Nintendo what?
The Game Boy.
Game Boy. That's the one. If they were to bring out a Game Boy, I don't know, a new Game Boy, same
Yeah.
design, same feel, but with say a color screen, Wi-Fi connectivity, and this, that, and the other, and you could play online, would you buy it?
Yeah. Probably not.
No?
No, I've got a Switch.
Well, all the build up for that question.
All the build up for that question, I'm just like, no, I have a Switch. Why would I do that?
Literally, I was like, go on, say yes, say yes, yeah. And then you went, no.
How much have I surprised you during this today?
Quite a lot. There was a fair bit that surprised me.
Haha. Told you. Mystical unicorn wrapped in an enigma living in a black hole.
There's definitely something else, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
While I remember, can you tell these lovely people your stream schedule and your Twitter at again?
My Twitter at is Miss_Elle_knits. And my streaming schedule is Sundays UK time, 9 a.m. till around midday or when I get bored. And Monday nights, 7 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. or until I get really tired. Monday nights is date night with Tiger. So there's always going to be another voice with me.
Beautiful. With that being said, down in the description there will be clickable links for Miss Elle's Twitter and have you got a link tree? If I remember right, you've got a link tree?
I don't have a link tree.
You don't have a link
I'm
tree.
not that advanced.
Oh, okay. I'll put the Twitter link in and I'll put the Twitch link in for you.
Yeah. Woohoo, link me. Click me.
Yeah, click on Miss Elle's link, go and follow her on Twitch and Twitter and stay up to date with everything for Miss Elle.
Yes.
But I need your help with something now.
Oh, God,
I need you to help me tell these people where they've got to share the podcast.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So you got to share it with your workmates and your family and your friends. Anywhere else, anywhere specific you need them to share the link?
Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Instagram, everywhere.
Don't forget the random chick that adds you on Snapchat trying to sell you an OnlyFans.
Yes.
You always get one of them. I've done that. I've had about friggin' 50 in the last month. Literally 50 people trying to add me on Snapchat, like by search, and I've literally just gone accept, send podcast link, accept, send podcast link, and then I've gone delete. I've literally just beaten them to it. I'm like, sorry, if they're gonna friggin' give me an OnlyFans link, I'm gonna beat them to it. And literally, as I've said, the podcast link, they've sent an OnlyFans link, and I'm like, delete.
Oh, maybe I need to reply to all those junk emails then with the ones that tell me I can grow a nice large penis.
Oh no.
I'm like, yes, I would need to grow one in the first place, thank you.
Or the prince that's going to give you, what is it? 50 trillion dollars. Yeah, one of them too.
Someday I want to actually reply to that and see where I get.
Well, if you do reply, make sure in the end of the reply,
the podcast link.
Podcast link in.
Yeah, add it to your email signatures. There we go.
That's a good shout. That is a bloody good shout. That's something I will definitely do. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute blast to get the one and only Miss Elle Knits on the podcast. Thank you for coming and being my guest for today. I really, really This was something I want to do for a long time. And it's finally in the books.
It's done.
So thank you for coming on. Really hope you enjoyed it and it was good fun.
I had an absolute blast. So thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you for putting up with me going, yeah, no, I can't do this. I can't do that.
It's all right. It's okay. I will get round to biting the bullet and asking Nozzle on the podcast, because I think that would be something that you would definitely listen to. I know that's something you'd be up for listening to as well. And
I would love that.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for keeping up to date with the podcast on Twitter at the D&D Show 5. Don't forget to follow Miss Elle on Twitter and on Twitch. And until next time, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, at least be good at it. See you guys next time. Say bye-bye, Miss Elle.
Bye-bye, Miss Elle.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.